Welcome back to Spring Into Math Day. Today's lesson is about function tables. Now in lesson 2, we briefly talked about function tables and how they can be converted to coordinates and then graphed. But today we're specifically going to look at just function tables. So let's get started. Here's our first function table. We have y equals 2x plus 4. Now, the first thing we need to do when thinking about filling out a function table is think about what operations is this asking us to do. And in this particular instance, I'm seeing multiplication and addition. Now, if we follow the order of operations, we know that we multiply before we add. So our x values we're working with today are 2, -2, 4, 3, and 6. I basically just pick some random numbers and put them in for the x value. We're going to use this information to create the y values in our table. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 more makes that number 8. All right, now let's try -2. -2 times 2 makes -4, and -4 plus 4 makes 0. Now let's put the number 4 in there. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 4 more makes 12. Now, last two, putting a 3 in there. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 more makes, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 more makes 10. And last but not least, we have inserting that 6 in there. 2 times 6 is 12, and 12 plus 4 makes 16. Now, what we could do, based on our previous lessons, we could turn these into coordinates and graph them. However, today we're really just thinking about filling out what a function table is. So we're going to do one more together. Okay, here we go. Y equals 3x minus 1. And again, just so you know, we're inserting the value of x we're given here. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. We're going to insert for the value of x, we're going to multiply by 3, and then subtract by 1, because that's the operations that this function is asking us to perform. So 1 times 3 is 3, minus 1 is 2. And 2 times 3 is 6, minus 1 is 5. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 1 is 8. And we're starting to see a pattern emerge here. I'm going y values of 2, 5, 8. We're kind of going up by 3s here, so let's see if that rule applies. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. Yes, we're still going up by that number of 3. And so I should know that the last value should be 14. 5 times 3 is 15 minus 1 equals 14. In review for this lesson, what we're doing is looking at the function given. We're going to follow the specific rules it asks us to do. So think about order of operations, making sure you follow them precisely and closely. That's it for this lesson. Catch you next time.